Hey y'all, Lex X here.
Cosmic Thursdays, hoorah!
Yeah, we coming to talk about some emotional conditioning and emotional intelligence. I got this idea actually from a couple that I saw that was having a heated discussion. And I said, hoorah, we do a lot of work together. We need to bring a video forward in order to share the importance and the exercises needed to develop ourselves emotionally, to be emotionally strong, especially during these trying times. And what did you say?
I said, you can't make everything you see, affect you. Or else everything that you see or hear will change the way how you feel. You want to kind of like be like, I ain't saying numb, but like, don't let it affect your being, how you feel, who you are. And the ways you do that is, with your partnership.
Yeah.
You work on yourself. Like you gave me about my grandson. And when we went over there, you were rubbing the dog, and the dog was and he said he hadn't had that in a long time.
Yeah.
He was speaking for itself.
Yeah.
Because it's a baby in the house now.
Yeah.
So he don't get the attention that he normally have. So I gave him a head massage, shoulders, arms, chest, and he just sat there and was like, like he needed some attention, some emotional attention.
Yeah. And with that what came to me was, what age were we when we
start receiving the emotional support from our parents? Like, when you're born, you're in the arms, they show you so much love. They rub you, cry, oh, baby,
we in the womb, we all warm, and we get kisses and stuff.
You fall and hurt yourself, they pick you up, and all of a sudden that stops.
Yeah.
You get brothers, sisters, they get distracted, job, personal relationships, you know what I'm saying, domestic relations, all of that stuff. Start taking the place, and then you lose that emotional support from
and oftentimes we stop developing at a certain age, and we begin to operate in life based on wherever we stop developing or receiving that emotional support. Right? We become these adults that are still handling life situations as if we are 8, 9, 10, whatever age we stopped emotionally developing. And so when I talked about the couple that was arguing, it triggered something in me, in reminding me of, especially as I was hearing the woman attempt to communicate to the man, and the man, he just wasn't getting it. Now, she was very articulate. She was very clear. I got what she was saying.
You're a woman.
And because I'm a woman. But he didn't quite get it.
You know why?
Why?
Because women are emotional. Men, we over here. We logical. The communication, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the practice, like we practice. You tell me something, I'll be like, I don't get what you're saying. Like, then you have to keep rephrasing it into a way that I can receive it. And I say, oh, okay, I got it. Just like me. I'll say stuff and you be like, let me make sure I'm receiving this the right way. You'll play it over and over, and I say, okay, let me see how I can say this. Well, she can receive it. You know what I'm saying?
And I think the key is with that, in regards to emotional development, is we've been practicing and not taking it personal and reacting as our 8, 9, 10, 11-year-old selves, whatever age we stop receiving that emotional support, or we stop emotionally developing.
Big play in that is your life experiences, traumas that you've endured. So the healing process to be able to receive. You got to knock down those barriers. You have to remove those traumas. And that way, you don't have a wall set up. And that wall is removed. So now you're able to receive instead of getting defensive.
Now, I got to go into the I know you don't like when I get into the gossip, but I got to go into the 50 Cent T.I. thing, okay? Because that's an example of how we are accustomed, men or women, are accustomed to responding to, as you said, the traumas, the triggers,
that mood.
That mood. We go into the ego because we want to defend ourselves. And then the result of that is the actions.
You get more.
You get more of how you respond. So the ego is representative of our lower selves, that lower frequency. And so then we respond to the life situations from ego, right? Again, let's go back. Let's make the connection, because we never, in some cases, evolve from our 10, 11-year-old selves. So we stay there. And then the results of that is we attract lower vibrational responses, energy, what shows up around us.
I call it the vibratory effect.
Ooh, the vibratory effect. And so, as I watched a little bit of the back and forth, because I can't get into all the nonsense. I am a T.I. fan, I will say that. I don't know his music well, but I like what he represents. Let me just say that in regards to supporting the community down in the Atlanta area. So let me say that, okay? I don't know nothing about 50 Cent and what he does, all right? But I like the family persona that T.I. represents. So I peeked into it in the beginning, and all I saw was defense, protecting themselves, protecting their hearts, protecting his family. T.I. protected his family. 50 Cent protected his ego. And then I said, this is not gonna go well.
Yeah, no soulful connection.
Now, what you did say was, it depends on what the objective is.
What your objective is?
Because they want to make money.
They entertainers.
So
if they there to make money, then
their objective is met.
Yeah,
but it's low frequency.
It's low frequency. Even though money, energy. So if you gotta make money and that's what you're doing it for, then so be it.
Yeah, but the results of that, and we talked about this, is, when you're offending and disrespecting a matriarch, our women, ain't no good gonna come from that.
Yeah, they both did.
The money is not. Well, it was his son, T.I.
That's him.
But it's he
that's
apologized for his son.
Yeah, that's his seed.
but he's teaching his son, and I like that. I respect that, because the son is offended because his mother was attacked. Okay, so he's young and he has to learn, as we had to learn, how to respond at a higher level frequency.
He just get to see himself in his son.
He gets to see himself in his son.
That's a projection of him.
Yes. And so we personally, you all have had situations where we have responded, whether it's in relationships, whether it's in business, whatever have you, at our lower frequency, whether it's going to the grocery store. And we've all had situations that our responses were not high level responses, and there were repercussions from that. Okay. And so as spiritual leaders, we want to practice what they call emotional conditioning, just like we practice with our physical bodies, right? We work out, strength training and all the resistance training, all of that. Then we have our mental. So with many people, you've gone to school, you do crossword puzzles, you have these mental games, you do these challenges in order to develop your mental. We have our spiritual practice to develop our souls and being able to hear and listen from our souls, and to be able to operate at that higher frequency.
Yeah.
From our souls.
Because ego always trying to kick in.
Always, right? Always.
You need it.
You
just reconfigure it.
There you go. And so then that's where the emotional conditioning happens, because to be strong, you have to be aware of your triggers and distractions, so then that you learn how, what you talked about, reconfigure, you learn, and I like to use the words, you can alchemize the situation to respond at a higher frequency.
And not taking it personal. As a lesson, you develop from it, you learn from it, and you grow from it.
growth.
That's the right
and
recipient.
development
That's the soul.
of the emotional intelligence, because then the yield is high frequency.
Yeah. This is the recipient. The right recipient has to get it. This is
Yeah.
the soul of the ego.
Yeah, absolutely. So you have this vision in your mind. We have this vision. We have optimal health. We have love and joy. And so then our actions should align with what we want to give back, what we want to manifest, what we want to attract. Being aware that triggers will come up,
They come up.
distractions will come up, to pause, get into the spiritual practice. Because what did I do when, after I heard the
You want to meditate.
I said, oh, we gotta meditate. I got my partner and I
I
said,
said, come on. I was like, okay, come on.
yeah, my
You
twin
got it.
flame, I said, I gotta meditate because
I gotta
I
release
did not,
this.
I have to release
Because something
this.
came up.
Something came up. It
Yeah.
triggered something inside of me.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to release that because I always want to keep myself at a high frequency because I want to stay honed in and focused in on our soul mission and what we are here to do and what we're here to receive, our cosmic rewards. I don't want to miss that because I'm stuck in an emotion, which, Haru, you've explained. When you experience that emotion, it goes into a mood.
Right, because the emotion lasts 90 seconds. Something happened to you. You go into an emotion, it lasts 90 seconds. After that, it turns into a mood. So you got like 30 days to do some healing before that turns into a behavior, a personality.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
After 30 days, it's just going to a behavior, a personality.
Yeah.
Now you got another, sub-entity. You know what I'm saying? You acting in a way that's not becoming of you soulfully. You know what I'm saying? After 90 days, you're doing it without even thinking about it.
And then
So, it can happen in a different dynamic. The same scenario doesn't have to happen. It can happen in another way.
Yeah.
But that barrier comes up.
Yeah.
That mood comes up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what it is, but it's something that happened to you.
Yeah.
Past life, this life, you know what I'm saying? What may
Yeah.
have it, but yeah.
Yeah, and that reminded me of how we adopt, we go to get food. Oh, I'm going to go get me. I'm feeling emotional.
Yeah.
I'm going to go get this food that's toxic.
Go get the drugs.
Go get the drugs.
alcohol.
I'm
Go
going to call
sex.
somebody.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go turn the TV or turn the radio. You know what I'm saying?
Go. And so that perpetuates
That cycle.
and then you look up 90 days later.
Yeah.
You
just
ain't
all you
gained
did.
10 to 15
So
pounds.
that energy field that you created within yourself,
Yeah.
that entity, that energy field,
Yeah.
you just hiding it.
Yeah.
Because you fed it. Now,
Yeah.
you might feel like you in life, your energy moving, I feel good, I'm you're high frequency in what way?
Yeah.
What'd you open your eyes to?
Yeah.
It's going to grow, whatever it is.
It is. And this sacred temple that we have that houses this beautiful soul, we want to honor it with the best of everything. What that means is that we want to be intentional in what we allow, what we watch, what we allow in our eyes, our ears, what we allow in our mouths, what we allow in our skin, what we allow in our, our aura, our bioelectric field. We just want to be aware what we allow around our families, all of that. And so we're going to conclude on this.
Yeah, you're bringing that divine light.
Yeah. As strong spiritual leaders, in order to be able to navigate during the tumultuous times that are coming forward, because we know we're in a spiritual war.
Yeah.
You got to be solid in all areas. Life is going to happen. It is happening. People are going to be leaving the planet. There are weather conditions that are going on all over, situations with the water rising. So there are people leaving this planet. And so being emotionally strong,
it's just a lesson,
is going to allow us to continue to stay on the journey and the path as spiritual leaders, completing our mission here on this planet. Not in a mission, because the loved ones left us. That's not what we're not here to do. We're here to complete the assignment. So we have to be strong in all areas.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
All right, what I say, you do anything like you do everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
So, like, boop, subscribe, boop, and share, boop. Time for some popcorn.
All right. Peace and love, y'all.